Yo, what's going on YouTube? Is really we're back again with another reaction. It's been a couple years since I did a reaction. Y'all know I've been on and off, back and forth, like Aaliyah. But um, I'm back, man. I got a better setup. You feel me? Like that don't even matter though, cause I was racking in decent views when I was doing the reactions at first. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? I got distracted, woo woo. But um, yeah, man. I plan on continuing on, you know, actually doing this shit. I'm in my own crib, doing the shit that I've been wanting to do. Just life on a better path, life on a up. So, um, I've been watching a lot of these. Like I always watch body cam videos and shit, but I've been watching a lot of like the auditors go on, go in front of banks, go in public buildings that police feel like motherfuckers shouldn't be there, that type of shit. Feel me? I just been watching that, and so I'm like, I'm already gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? I want to react. I want to do what I want to do on YouTube. So it's just a win-win for me. I get to sit here and watch my shows and my videos, and yeah, be cool. But yeah, man, I'm back. Let me get into this video though.
I never thought it would happen to me. I'm just, yeah. I don't see stuff on my own phone. And it hears me talk.
Where's he at?
I've seen it. I never thought it would happen to me. I'm just, yeah.
You could tell she heard it.
It's
Like
one of them.
The case begins inside a home in Cedar Springs, Michigan, where deputies respond to a call from a woman who has just discovered something on her husband's phone that she can't ignore. They speak with her at the residence, where she explains, through tears, that she found images involving children on the device, and immediately knew that what she was looking at was not accidental or harmless.
motherfucker sick. Let me catch some. What? Fa fa fa. I'm not playing, boy.
I don't see stuff on my own phone. And it hears me talk.
Where's he at?
He left. Because he knew.
He knew.
Yeah, I took
And the nigga trying to run.
this morning.
Like, nigga, face the noise with this shit.
Her
My
dad?
dad, yeah. That's why my he was acting really weird on his phone. So I took it out of his pocket. And I dad in his phone.
Robert knows his zero, Daniel, Gray,
Like it. I don't
Bro,
know.
this nigga got shit. He got it. He got it titled, bro. 12-year-old. Motherfucker sick, gang. What the fuck?
That's his phone.
Yeah.
I can't search it.
Okay.
Okay. I am not asking you to search it.
I will search it.
I'm not
I will
asking.
do that.
I'm not asking you to. I'm not making you an agent of the state. Okay.
I understand that if I go through it, that's not going to mess up any investigation.
As far as I'm not gonna ask you to
No,
show
I
me
know.
anything.
Okay, but can I willfully?
It's up to you.
I'm sorry. This is not what.
Has he ever been in trouble for this type of thing?
Not to my
Not that she
knowledge.
know of. That might be that nigga might have another identity. Like,
Both
he be some crazy shit. You just wouldn't even expect
Did
it
he
to
make
be real.
any suicidal statements or?
No. Well, the last thing I said to him was, "You're going to prison." And then he left. Sorry, I had to pass. Can I show it to you?
Did you like?
That's as far as I got.
What is that?
I,
Is it a website?
yeah.
Is that? Is it just a picture? Or?
Yeah. It's like
Oh,
AI
it's one of them
thing.
websites, but it don't make it no better. I thought he had this shit like he was doing it and he had it in his phone, in his camera roll. But it still don't make it no better. You watching that, bro? Nah, probably doing it.
She tells officers she didn't confront her husband or try to rationalize it away, because once she saw the content, she felt she had only one option, which was to call the police. That call starts the Mark LaBelle case, a case rooted in a decision
She look like
made
a motherfucker
inside
that
a
wanted her
family
new
home
kid.
before any arrest, charges, or headlines existed.
I have
Is
computers.
that the only electronic access that you're aware of?
Well, we have a PlayStation 5, and then my daughter has a couple games, but
Is that the only video that you saw? So it's like this kind of...
Inside the house, deputies asked her to carefully walk them through how she found the images, where the phone was, and what specifically appeared on the screen.
Run me through how this all played out.
So I was in our ankle to bed, and we're supposed to put out, and she just disappeared. And after I got my phone down, I was trying to find him, and I walked out to her daughter's side door, and he, like, threw his phone in his pocket and standing in here, and looked all frazzled, and I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, I was just talking to Eddie, which is his friend, and he was acting really weird, so he like grabbed a leaf blower and started leaf blowing the grass out of the garage, and I took it out of his pocket, and
This nigga didn't know what the fuck to do. He just started blowing the grass. Hey, look at, ain't no leaves back there. Look at that. The leaves still green, bro. What the fuck you blowing?
walked away with it, and he followed me, because I was cheap, and he followed me, and he was like, give me my phone, and I was like, give me your passcode, and he was like, no, and this went on for like an hour, just going back and forth.
Were you here for any of this?
No, he showed up at the last second. I was just telling him, like, get out, like, you're obviously cheating, this is super weird, and he eventually was like, if I give it to you, like, passcode, can we have a conversation? And I was like, no, like, or I said, yeah, give me the passcode, and he did, and then I was like, okay, now you can go. I didn't even look at it yet, and then they showed up, so I got kids ready because I wanted him to leave, because I thought he was cheating, so I thought we were going to have a conversation about that, so they get the two kids and walk out, and I pulled up and this phone and seen that, so then I came back out and told my dad to come back in with me so I could grab my stuff and go, because I was just going to go to the police station with it, but I just decided to call you guys because I'm so disgusted.
And then what happened with him?
I told my mom to take his and go because I didn't want to be here because I'm now freaking out. And my dad stayed back when we were over here. He came out, got his stuff and all.
Did he say anything to you about what
No,
you saw?
so when I went back in the room, so I was still in pajamas because it started early, and to get dressed, and I looked around the corner of our bedroom for a master bathroom, and I said, you're going to prison, and I just walked out.
Did he say anything to you
No.
in response?
No.
What was his body language?
Guilty!
I got to.
Let's light this nigga up.
I worked at the boss for 3 years. The ED, I've seen this shit, and I never thought it would happen to me. And I'm just, we got 2 kids. One of them's like, I just like touched him and made a fast forward out, and he was like, alright, then I'll leave. And I'm like, what is on your phone that's so bad that, like, you know I would kick you out of it? Like, you're, and he made comments about me in therapy, and then, what?
What do you mean you were in therapy?
No, he was like, I need therapy. Like, he kept saying something like that, and when he told me that he was looking at porn of a pregnant woman, and I was like, that's not bad enough to make me leave, like, whatever, what is your problem? And then he said, this went on for like an hour back and forth, where I kept saying, just get out, and he kept saying, give me my phone, and I was like, I'm not, there's something on this phone that's so bad that you're willing to leave over it, so it's not, and that's 150.
As she speaks, officers document her account in detail, understanding that early statements like this are critical, especially in cases involving digital evidence. They take possession of the phone and begin the investigation, still not knowing where the strongest evidence will ultimately be found. But one of the most concerning things about the case was just about to be discovered.
Are you gonna go with them?
Yeah, I think. At least tell you guys, find them or do whatever, I don't know what. I got some kids.
I just didn't know you were in a safe place.
Yeah,
Where does he work at?
Cedar Springs Public Schools. He's a
Whoa.
maintenance in there.
Oh yeah.
35-year-old Mark LaBelle, who had just been accused of child pornography, works as a maintenance worker at Cedar Springs Public School.
This nigga be doing something to them kids at that school. She should have led with that. He worked at the school. I saw him, boy. What?
That definitely shouldn't be allowed to go on. On learning this, the school immediately suspended the suspect, pending further investigation. 2 days later, detectives later interview Mark LaBelle, and he admits to consuming pornography and describes it as an addiction. But when asked about illegal material, he claims the images were AI generated and insists that no real children were involved.
Yeah, buddy, you just gotta let us know what she's gonna find so she doesn't get blasted on the side.
And I don't know if I need to open these downloads in a private setting or.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I ever downloaded anything.
I'm sorry, I meant the phone download.
Oh, right.
So that would be
Oh,
your
right.
search history,
Right.
everything that you
Well,
type into that phone.
Yeah, the images that you'll find on, I don't know if it works that way or not, but if it, so the AI generates images, and then, I don't know if it
AI
works
generated.
that way or not, if you'll see those, but.
Yeah, she'll see exactly what was on the screen of that phone will be in the download.
Right.
So,
So yeah, you'll see, it's AI, so it's not perfect, so there's a lot of weird stuff sometimes, but yeah, it'll be, just a lot of graphic images of basically that.
What? Specifically.
I don't know, like kids and
You don't know?
adults.
How old
And,
kids?
varies probably from 10 to even, into adulthood really, because I was just doing things, I was looking up, celebrities too, and
Sure, so you're just kind of
Yeah.
running searches.
Yeah, I was just doing
Messing
that.
with it.
Yeah, it was literally just, it was a lot of different things that I was making it.
Buddy ass sick.
Okay, and how often do you think you create these images?
For about a week straight, pretty much every day, every night it seemed like. Like it was just, I don't know, it was something new and exciting.
Investigators note the explanation without challenging it directly, then request consent to examine his electronic devices. LaBelle agrees, a choice that quietly changes the direction of the case.
So do you guys want to go through the garage where all this stuff is? Because if you find
We just did.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. So, we didn't find anything. I know that might not feel a whole lot different than if we did. But, we went through that, I tossed that truck, and you know it's not any hiding space there, it's pretty clean. So, I don't at all want to dismiss your concern,
Yeah,
but I think at this point we've done everything that we can.
I appreciate you guys' time. I didn't realize, the way it was described to me, the picture found on that phone was like, over that. And
It's hard to say. But knowing that Detective Henry is an expert and he deals with this sort of stuff, sort of like storm forgiveness, all the time. So that's all they work. So I'm confident in his assessment that he could not confidently say that that picture was a camera intended to surveil somebody without their knowledge. And I have seen those, plenty of them. So I don't.
what's with the hidden camera?
It honestly could be used for a lot of things. We, at my house, I've used not trail cameras, but like fishing line type of camera to find a wire to move the thermostat.
Mark might have been a maintenance man, but like, I did all that kind of stuff.
Listen, like I said, I don't want to dismiss your concern at all, but we, at this point, have left no stone unturned.
Have you searched his house? His dad's house? Like whatever he took? Because if he took out of here a blue bag, bull crap, I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough for that. But we did anything that was on his phone, his iCloud, his computer, all of it. We've searched it, and I have not found a shred of evidence that indicates anybody from your family was involved.
But
That part is illegal. You cannot create AI images of juveniles involved in sexual
I was
activity,
thinking that, like,
child
even if
or
I
any
know-
of it. But
Even if it was AI generated, it's still like, nigga, no.
we didn't find that. And like I said, I'm not saying you didn't see that, but I'm saying we didn't find it.
it
So,
was the first thing on his phone.
yeah, even if he was searching under an incognito browser, we don't have the image. Now, that, if we would have found 5 more images or 2 more videos, that wouldn't have changed the charge. I mean, he was charged with aggravated possession of child sexual activity or child sexually abusive material. So that the difference between those 2 things would not have changed his charge at all. We got him with the most that we could.
I understand that, but if there's, without proof that.
When you see the judge for those custodial rights or child visitation, just make sure you're voicing those opinions. Their burden of proof and their decisions are made separate from ours. So I'm confident that any judge will come to the same conclusion as you have. Like, it's, hello, right? Like, you can see. Anything else we can do for you while we're here?
I appreciate it.
When deputies follow up with LaBelle's wife, they explain that the phone she reported does not contain child sexual abuse material. The update is unexpected and briefly raises questions about where the investigation will lead, but detectives are careful not to treat the absence of evidence on one device as proof of innocence. Instead, they continue forward, knowing that digital cases rarely hinge on a single piece of hardware. That decision pays off when forensic analysts examine LaBelle's laptop and uncover more than 100 images of child sexual abuse material. Several of the images are confirmed through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, verifying that they depict real victims whose abuse has already been documented by authorities. At that point, the AI explanation collapses, and the case moves from uncertainty to confirmation. The material is real, illegal, and extensive. By October 24th, court records show he is no longer employed at the school, and the district issues a statement emphasizing that he did not work directly with the students, and that no students are believed to be involved. The message to families focuses on safety and transparency, while the investigation continues outside the school system. Detectives bring LaBelle in for a second interview, where they outline what was found on his laptop, and explain that the images have been confirmed as known child sexual abuse material.
And I wanted to give you an opportunity to explain what was on that laptop, because, like we spoke about before, I mean, this is your opportunity to bear everything. Mm-hmm. And what I told you before is I feared that, and I still have concern that what was on the laptop, either you're not accepting that that's yours, or you're trying to pawn it off on somebody else, and it's not getting to the root of your issues.
So I'm not trying to pawn it off on, like I said, I don't think anybody else would have access to it, because I don't know, but, I mean, I downloaded a thing called the FAP name probably a long time ago, which had like a lot, it was like a leak of people's pictures or something. So I downloaded that. So there's probably a bunch of pictures of random stuff. I don't know what would be on there. I never even got a chance to go through all
You trying to beat him on the telling on
other
himself
than
already.
that, I have no idea what it could be.
So let's talk specifically about the child sexually abusive material that's on that laptop.
She like, stop playing with me,
I want to
boy.
know where you got it.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. I don't know why there would be anything actually associated on that laptop, as far as, because I had never downloaded anything like that, or any, like, the only thing I've ever done was go to a website a long time ago on it, and it was like a forum website that just brings you to another website, but I never downloaded anything or anything like that, because, you know, clearly I knew what I was doing was not right by any means, but I've never had anything other than that. Yeah, I've never watched a video or anything. These are all just pictures that are online.
Okay, so the pictures that were online, do you remember what the website was called?
So the forum just takes you to random, like, number websites, so I don't know, the forum was like something land or something like that. And then you click on something and it brings you to another website, and then it's just an IP address basically. So I don't recall exactly. Yeah, I can't believe there was actually anything on there. I really didn't know that.
So you have nothing else to give for that?
I really don't. I literally never downloaded anything that I know of.
One second, I'll be right back. So like I said, I went through our Internet Crimes Against Children and downloaded all of your devices, and in your possession in the laptop was child abuse material, child sexual abuse material. We call child porn.
Right.
So I need to know who the pictures are of, because that was the.
That I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know how it got on the laptop because I never downloaded anything. Maybe by accident, I guess, but
By
I don't.
accident, okay.
I mean, I'm not saying I did.
No,
I
she
just
say
don't-
by
I don't know
accident.
how
Like,
it
nigga,
got
stop
on there.
playing
It
with
doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense, especially because you had over 100 images. 22 of those files were recognized by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's database as having
Yeah, so.
hash values that are child porn. But there are those other images that
Right.
are unknown, so I need to know where you got them.
Like I said, the only thing I didn't know that I downloaded was the thing called the Fappening, I think it was called. And they might have been mixed in with that. I don't know.
Okay, but what about going to the website?
No. Never.
Because that is traditional child porn tradecraft.
Right.
Of one website to another, to another, to another.
Right. I've never downloaded anything. I really have. I don't know how that, like, I didn't even know it was on there.
Okay, have you viewed it? Have you viewed child sexual abuse material?
That's what I'm saying is, I don't know how it would have went on there. I know I use this AI stuff. Anything else I did was,
It's not AI, and it's
well,
not,
on the laptop, like I said.
there is child sexual erotica, which is different, but the material is yours,
Yeah.
it's on your laptop.
I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, for one, it was over 10 years ago. I wouldn't even remember if I wanted to, but
But when you fled your house, when you knew the police were coming,
I
what
wanted
did you
to-
grab?
well, I grabbed my laptop, but I wanted some form of communication with
Your door
that.
doesn't even work.
Right. Well, you're right, it doesn't. But
So
you can use an external
What?
keyboard for a laptop,
what this investigation, do you have one?
but yeah, of course. You can get one for $5.
What this investigation is gonna outline is that your wife
Mhm.
found CSAM on your phone, and then we get involved.
Right.
And we have a conversation, and you say, no, all I've made is AI images, and I
Right.
give you the opportunity, and we have this long conversation, the three of us, and I download the phone, and okay, there's not a lot there. Those AI images, I don't feel confident that they were intended to depict a pubescent or prepubescent child.
Right.
They're kind of,
Why AI would even allow it.
they're in that gray.
It's
10-year felonies. So go ahead and kick your shoes off.
really don't.
Alright,
I
so
don't know stuff.
at this point, you are under arrest for aggravated possession of child sexual abuse material and using a computer to commit a crime
Right.
with 10 years or greater, both of those being 10-year felonies. So go ahead and kick your shoes off. Greater, both of those being 10-year felonies.
Woo!
So go ahead and kick your shoes off.
10-year felony.
And your pockets, everything out of the state police.
LaBelle listens as the detective explains the severity of the situation and what will happen next. LaBelle is arrested on October 29, 2024, and charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material, along with using a computer to commit a crime. Bond is set at $50,000, and the case moves through the courts until February 2025, when LaBelle pleads no contest to the possession charge in exchange for the computer crime charge being dropped. Sentencing is scheduled for April 25th, with LaBelle facing up to 10 years in prison, a potential $50,000 fine, and lifetime sex offender registration.
I'm saying though, like you got a bitch, feel me? Like you got a girl, and it's more out there. Why a kid? Like why you feel me? Like why even on video? Why a kid game? That's weird as hell. But motherfuckers be sick for real. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded, see how I do. Actually, I'm gonna just keep going, you know. But I know the ones that was really blowing up before was them gold digger pranks. Like I was saying before, man, I don't really too much like watching them, but you know, if I see one that it might seem interesting, then you know, I'll react to it. But I'm gonna just keep doing this type of shit. Like, obviously, I was just sitting there watching it, so you know. But yeah, man, it's it will, man. Hope y'all feeling cool. Hope y'all feeling good. Yeah, man. Till next time.